with Robert Herjavec, star of Shark Tank and one heck of a dancer.
It's true.
Yours is really a story of rags to riches. I mean, you were 8 years old when your family left Croatia. You had one suitcase, I believe, between all of you and $20.
We did.
That's it. And here you are now, a multimillionaire. And life isn't just about money, obviously. But could you have envisioned at 8 that you would be where you are now?
No, it's funny. On the show, Mark and I and the other sharks, we talk about this. Is success something you know you want? Are people born to be successful, or can you make yourself successful? And I really believe that you can get there.
You think you are born there, or you can make yourself?
No, I think you can make yourself. Mark Cuban always says that he knew at 12 he was going to be rich. And I always say, at 12, I just didn't want to be poor.
Yeah.
I just looked around and said, there's got to be a better way to live. But my story is no different or special than so many other people in this country. I mean, America is the land of immigrants. I mean, so many people came to these shores to give their kids a better life. And that's the great thing about this country is you really can get ahead even today.
Yeah, and your dad, your mom and dad were two of those people. And you tell a wonderful story about your dad. I guess you spotted a Cadillac at one point. Your dad says, that's something we'll never have.
It's funny, we didn't have cars in a communist country. And to my dad, the ultimate car was a Cadillac. So I'd buy a Ferrari and I'd say, huh? And he'd come over and say, nice, but no Cadillac. I'd buy a Rolls Royce, and he'd come over and go, no Cadillac. And I remember the first time we saw a Cadillac, I said to him, Dad, what's that? And he said, no worry, that's for rich people. And so when I first sold my first business, I called him up and I said, can you come and help me? I'm building a fence. So, I don't know. And we go to a coffee shop, and across the street is this Cadillac dealership. And I said, let's go over and have a look. And we walk in, and there's only one car in the showroom. It's this shiny white pearl Cadillac color. And we go up to it, and I say, what do you think? He goes, it's nice. And I say, why don't you sit in it? And he goes, no, my pants dirty, I don't want to. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And he sits in it, and he looks in, and he puts his hands on the wheels, and I say, what do you think? And he says, one day. And I say, today's the day. And I flip the visor, and I give him the keys. So here's the funny part of that story. My dad passed away about 7 years ago. And when I went to get the car, it only had 3,000 miles on it. He would never drive it if it was raining. He would never, him and my mom used to take it to church, but he would park so far away from the church, just in case somebody dinged the door, that my mom and him would take separate cars to church.
What a gift you gave your dad.
He loved it so much.
It must have meant a great deal for you to be able to do that for him.
That's the great thing about money that people don't understand. In this country, you have to make a certain amount of money to take care of yourself. But money is freedom, and creating wealth is freedom. And the great thing about that is you get to do great things for the people that you love.
You certainly have. Between that and doing Dancing with the Stars, which was your mom's favorite show for sure. And you have made so many people's dreams come true with Shark Tank. There's now a Shark Tank spin-off called Beyond the Tank. Tell us a little bit about that.
The great thing about Shark Tank is we help people's dreams come true, but the updates are really quick. And people get the impression that everything's great. Well, as anybody who's run a business knows, it's not always great. So Beyond the Tank is where Shark Tank ends. It's a longer follow-up. And sometimes it's not good. Sometimes these businesses need some tough love. And so Beyond the Tank is tough love.
Well, everybody's very excited about it, Robert. It's such a pleasure to meet you, and I'm not supposed to pry into your private life, so I'm not going to. But just in case there's something going on, you're both very lucky because you are a lovely, lovely man. Really lovely man. Thank you. So nice to meet you. Catch Beyond the Tank Friday nights at 9, 8 Central on ABC. We'll be right back. First up, we have